country, Alvin. This movie, it is on Netflix called A Lotto Winner. And this movie, it is from Philippines. And this movie starring Albert Martinez and Kylie Padila. And this movie centers around, we see this woman, she lives in Australia, but when she wins this lotto, basically, she wins a lot of money. And she also have a daughter in this movie. But she has this like strange relationship with her father, who she hasn't spoken to him in a long time. But when she wins this lotto, we see this dad basically comes back to her life. And we learn as the audience, this dad actually had a lot of gambling addiction and gambling that. So this dad basically comes back to the daughter and try to reconnect with her. And yeah, so the movie goes from there. So when I had the description for this movie, I thought this movie will be something, but actual movie, it is very dramatic. And story itself, while it sounds really interesting, but actual movie, it is very, very dragged out, honestly. Like, as the audience, this movie, it is too details. It really gets especially all the scene, honestly, it does have a lot of unnecessary scene. And this movie ends the way it ends, it's so unexpected way. Like, I was just like, what, that's about it? Like, there is no like apology or any resolution about the between the character in this movie. So that will leave a lot of audience unsatisfied. However, is that means the overall movie is bad? No, this movie isn't that bad, honestly. It does have some good scene, honestly, between the character. There's some heartwarming scene, some emotional scene throughout the show, throughout the movie. But I feel like this movie, some of the scene is really, really dragged out a lot. Like, it ask audience a lot of their time to invest in this character. Like, especially a lot of side plot going on that I felt honestly at a time it lost. And so the direction for this movie, it is not that good. However, the performance from all the actor is what make this movie very enjoyable. Like, especially I feel like the lead actor Albert Martinez, his character was he's quite likable in this movie, even though he's playing this father was absent whole like his life from the daughter life. I feel like still he's very likable because of the actor. He really is very good. And the daughter also, like, her character is also, she's very likable. And she has this daughter herself. Like, her daughter is like, how old is she? I forgot, but like, she's like, the guy has a grandchild, and the grandchild, this grandfather, he tried to reconnect with her. And he takes many attempts to reconnect with her, and finally he does, and he developed this relationship with her. So those scenes I did like. I feel like those scenes were really good. However, all the daughter scene, especially at her work with her friend, all this unnecessary dialogue between the character, I did not like, honestly. I just like, what are we doing here? Really dragged out a lot. But all the characters, like the talk between the characters are, especially the father-daughter scene, it is good. Like, I guess the main plot is quite interesting. Is the side plots are like, what? Too many characters, too many side plots. This movie isn't like very good directed, but actors are really good. The story itself is good, I will say. Although I wish it was a little bit more straightforward. Although this movie wasn't dubbed for me, so it was really difficult to stay focused. But unfortunately, overall, this movie, the way it ends, really try to get audience emotionally sad. And I was there thinking, like, this movie didn't spend its time building this scene for the audience. Like, it didn't build the whole plot around the sadness. So when the sadness happened at the end, it doesn't get the reaction from the audience because you never built it that climax for the audience. You know what I mean? Like, it just kind of like this movie has this unspoken thing happening. Like, and I'm like, you should say something, but they don't. Characters, they don't say anything to each other. Like, doesn't say anything meaningful, So it doesn't have the resolution the audience will want from it. That is why I feel like emotionally it isn't as satisfying as audience would want, honestly. Although I have seen this kind of movie before, the most of the movie, they do like a develop audience to feel something. This movie, it is because this movie also tried to be, I guess, light-hearted, like it is sometimes light-hearted, she's trying to do all this thing and everything. So this movie tried to do everything at once, so that at the end the emotional payoff is not there, unfortunately. Overall, I thought this movie was okay, but it's definitely, as it wasn't as good it could have been. And that was my thought on this. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this movie? If you enjoyed this review, do watch other review on other movies. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.